How do you get rid of a closet full of clothes that don't fit yet? That's a great question. I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, the question came in, how does someone help their friend get rid of an overstuffed closet when the friend's weight fluctuates 5 to 30 pounds? They got a lot of extra clothes. All right, to make this simple, I'm going to call the friend that wants to help Gina, and I'm going to call the friend that has the overstuffed closet Amy. So we have Gina and Amy. Gina is the helper. Okay, so how this works is there are 3 parts to this answer. The first part is if Gina wants to help Amy clean out her closet, she can't come at Amy and say, hey, Amy, you have a big closet that's full of stuff. I'm going to help you clean it out. Because that's Gina's data, not Amy's, okay? Amy's going to be like folded with her arms, and she's going to be like folded with her body language, and she's going to have mentally blocked Gina out. Like, oh, you're not going to tell me what to do. All right, now, on the other hand, this is part 2. If Gina starts to clean her own closet, and she starts to lead by example, then all of a sudden she and Amy are having a conversation. Amy says, what have you been up to? And Gina says, oh, you're not going to believe it. I started going through my closet and getting rid of all of the things that don't fit. What happens is this closed body language of Amy's suddenly opens up and she becomes more open-minded. And she says, oh, wait a second. I, too, have a closet full of stuff I need to get rid of. Okay? The difference in the dynamics is this. When Gina is the one that wants to change Amy, not going to happen. But if Gina leads by example and Amy catches wind of this, it becomes Amy's data. And then Amy's like, wait a second, this is my idea. I want to do this. I want to clean out my closet too. Can you help me? Okay, that's really different than just Gina trying to enforce her ideas on Amy. All right, here's part 3 of the question. How do you get rid of this stuff when you have a weight fluctuation and you're going wildly from size to size, okay? Because it's easy to have lots of different clothes at lots of different sizes, right? The first thing that you have to do is you have to make a decision. Where am I right now? How much do I weigh right now? Then you have to make a goal that you're not going to go 10 pounds below or 10 pounds above that ideal weight. So for example, right now at this particular phase of my life, I am 125 pounds. And so the 125 pounds is me at this particular weight, a size 6. Now, if I gain 10 pounds more, I'm going to be probably a size 8, and I'm going to be 135 pounds. And if I lose 10 pounds, I'm going to be 115 pounds. And so at 115 pounds, I'm going to then be probably a size 4. So what we've determined is at 125 pounds, I'm a size 6. At either side of that 10 pounds, I'm a 4 or an 8. So anything in my closet, here's where it gets really easy. Anything in my closet can be a size 4, a size 6, or a size 8. All the 10s, 12s, 14s, those can go. I'm not that big. I'm not going to get that big. Anything that's a size 0 or 2 or whatever, I'd love to get down to the size. Not going to happen. Let's get rid of it. What I'm doing is I'm narrowing down the clothes that I have based on the realistic expectation of me gaining a couple pounds here or losing a couple pounds there. And I have a few ranges that I can fit into that are in my same size. Okay, so the cool part is, let's say that you're like Angela Brown, because Angela Brown has this weird thing about clothes. She takes really good care of her clothes, and here's what happens. They last like 20 years. And then all the family starts getting sick of the clothes. They're like, we've seen your clothes forever. Please get some new clothes, right? So you might have to put a limit on it like 5 years. Anything in the closet that is not in these 3 sizes that is older than 5 years, let's get rid of that as well. That way you're not hanging on to stuff from the 70s or the 80s or the 90s. Because yes, some of it is coming back in style, but for the most part, you want to buy new clothes that are new. Don't hang on to them for 30 or 40 years hoping they're going to come back in style, right? That's also not cool. All right, so the answer to the question, don't enforce your ideas on other people. Lead by example and have it be their idea. If it's their idea, they're going to be gung-ho and they're going to totally help you with the process. And then number 3, have some kind of a strategy, like a size and a year strategy, where if you go within this certain size, we get rid of those clothes. And then anything over 5 years, for example, we also get rid of. That's going to be super easy in heading forward through cleaning out your closet. And that, my friend, is how you get rid of clothes when they don't fit yet. All right, if you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up. If you need an accountability partner, come on over to Hoarding World. It is a Facebook group that we created. You don't have to be a hoarder. We would just love to have you come join us. We're helping people change their relationship with stuff. You can add before and after pictures. You can meet some new friends, and we will clap for you through every step of your journey. Until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.